All right, what's good, party people? This is episode 63 of Short Kings Talk. We are your hosts with the most. Sitting Kelvin, why are you sweaty?
Because the market's down. A lot.
This fool is stressing about imaginary money.
Hey, it's not imaginary.
Not to him.
That shit is very real.
Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk Everything. Links are in the description below. Then follow us on our personal Instagrams. Mine is Sid the Chad. Kelvin is Dr. Sixpack. And if you're in the Pasadena area, follow the gym at Neo Boot Camp. It's going pretty well, but this fool is about to be gone in a week and a half. Are you excited?
No. That's a long-ass flight, man. 26 hours.
It's more the flight?
It's more the flight.
Let's talk about the trip in general. Are you excited for the trip?
Not really. It's a lot of... We can't do much.
You can't do much.
Yeah, I can't do much. It's
Exactly.
not really for leisure, so...
Yeah.
It's all good. Has to be done. Needs to be done.
Needs to be done, y'all.
Needs to be done.
All right. But Thailand, though, is going to be super cheap.
Yeah.
You can eat.
It's super, I don't know about super cheap. It's getting up there now.
But you can eat.
Can I really eat?
Can you?
I'm still on semi-strict macros.
Even on vacation?
Yeah.
Like your coach says that?
I can't work out for 8 weeks, remember?
Oh.
So you don't want to double whammy that shit.
But even on vacation, he's not going to tell you.
I feel like their food's not that fat, though. Like, what am I going to eat? Like basil rice, chicken?
That's true, but no, there's a lot of sodium still.
Oh, that's true.
And sugar.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You can still enjoy yourself. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see.
That's all I'm saying. All right, for this episode, are we going spicy again with commitment? Because,
No.
I don't know if I could take it again. I don't know if I can do that.
No.
Or are we going to have a little fun one?
We're going to have a little fun one. So
Okay.
as I'm watching this money, so there was an interesting topic I read on the other day, like side hustles, like the gig economy.
Yeah.
So we could talk about that, like what have you done in the past as a gig worker?
Okay.
It's like a side hustle pretty much. And then what is your ideal? Don't say soaking.
I wish.
Like realistic
side hustle.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what have you done in the past?
In the past.
Yeah.
So technically freelance filmmaking has always been a side hustle.
Oh.
But I guess before I became an actual trainer, it was a full hustle because I was in school. But at the same time, I was doing like hella set work where I was getting paid pretty decent as grip and whatever freelance like camera opping and stuff. So that's always been my side hustle. And then when I became a trainer, obviously for anyone who doesn't know, like when you're a trainer, like either at a commercial gym or independent, it's just really difficult to acquire clients. It takes time. Oh, yeah. Even now, there's valleys.
Yeah, there's seasons.
There's seasons. Hey, it ain't just winter and weather. They ain't call it daylight savings for nothing. We lose
daylight. We need to start saving.
That's facts, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Dude, end of the year is always rough. But hey, 2025 about to happen. What side hustles have I done? I tried Uber and Lyft for 2 months. I didn't like it.
No, just like crappy people or what?
I just didn't like strangers in my car. Like true, I didn't really care about accumulating like miles in my car. It was just like constant.
Was it because it didn't pay enough? It's a lot of that, right? Because like the gas maintenance and all that shit.
And then just driving around. I wasn't really a big fan of it.
Yeah.
And then
because it comes out to be like, I think in California, if you don't do those super crazy like rides where you go to like the airport and like
LAX.
And which is funny because you can't once you pass the county line, you can't even activate your rides anymore. Yeah. Let's say you go LAX to like Orange County. Yeah. And that's fucked up. Anyways, I think the average was like $14 an hour.
I think so. Yeah.
Which is crazy. Just work at McDonald's at that point.
Yeah. So there was that. Yeah. And then actually like the first place I lived in when I first moved here, it was a family owned like apartment complex. Yeah. And I actually became like a apartment like assistant manager. Yeah.
Were you paid?
Yeah. Like pretty well. That's how I have my the printer I have now. Oh. My old landlord just gave it to me. Okay. I just never gave it back. And I just have this printer. It was cool. Like all I did really so it was one of those complexes where it's kind of like dorm style because it catered to a lot of international students. So it's more of you pay for technically the room and then the kitchen, restroom, whatever would be considered common areas. So it would be more like that. So it was all I would do was just like put people on tour and then have them sign the lease. And then if there's any problems with like any minor thing, because again, these are like college international students. So a lot of times they don't know how to unclog a toilet. Yeah, that's how I found out that girls kind of live a little bit more grosser than guys.
Yeah, hair.
Like tampons, a weird mountain of toilet paper on the side. I was like, what the hell? And then they can't really clean or anything. So yeah. And then in terms of right now, I guess my only side hustle is I still do film work from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah. So what about you? What are your side hustles? Let's talk about previous, and then let's talk about like ideal side hustles after.
What did I do as a side hustle?
Yeah. What did you do?
You know what? I was already in school when the whole app gig economy came out. I never did Uber.
Okay.
Never did Uber.
Lucky you.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
I heard Uber Eats was all right. Like
no. Oh, okay. So sorry. At the start of pandemic, I did Uber Eats, and that shit was fire.
Yeah, right.
That shit was hell. Because if you make like they do bonuses.
Yeah.
So not only do you like one if you get tips.
Yeah.
You get keep all your tips, and then 2, you get bonuses for hitting a certain amount, like the amount of deliveries a week or amount of miles. And I would always hit because it was pandemic.
Yeah, everyone was.
Yeah, so all I would do was like 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon, and then I was averaging like 600 to 800 a week.
Jeez,
just on the side.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And I was still doing like house calls.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it was super nice. Yeah. It was freaking sick. And then like Pasadena is a very affluent place with a lot of like nice restaurants.
Because you could decline a job, right? If you see that they're not tipping, you could just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah. But then I would purposely like kind of park near, like, I know that I figured out the restaurants that I knew that I would get a solid tip, like at least a minimum $10 tip. Okay. So shout out to Sugarfish on Lake. Oh, because that was the number one. I would get like a $10 to $50 tip every time. Yeah. It's that whole plaza.
Yeah.
So like there's like Don Modern Chinese, there's like a Uovo Italian. Phil's, that was whatever. Yeah. So that whole area, Lemonade too. You just get tipped hella nice. So shout out to that zone on Lake. Yeah. So again, what about your side hustles? So you never did Lyft.
Nah, I helped my uncle. He's in HVAC.
Okay.
So like I did like some manual. I didn't like that shit at all.
Because it was manual labor.
Nah, I'm cool with manual labor. It's the heat, dude. Oh. It's hot as fuck in the.
What kind of installation or whatever did you do?
He was so here's the thing. He's Asian, so he's not really licensed, but he knows enough. Yeah. But he charges like an unlicensed person. Yeah. So he'll like go try to fix shit and try to figure it out. Most of the time. Just like, helping him bring stuff.
So you're just an extra hand.
Yeah, like an extra hand.
But in terms of installation or any type of facilitating.
Nah, I don't know shit about that. Yeah. And I hate working with electricals. That shit scares me, man.
Yeah.
It's a little dangerous. Yeah. Like, it's not really worth it. Okay. What else did I do? Yeah, I tried Uber Eats and I didn't like it.
While you're in college or post college?
Post.
Okay.
Because like I was in grad school and then I didn't really need a job, and then I came out during the pandemic. I graduated during the pandemic. And then no jobs. Right. So I guess I don't even call that I did house calls like you two. But that
but then that wasn't really
that's my job.
Yeah, that was your job. Side.
So like it went, it didn't make sense for me to do side gigs anymore. Right. Because I was already doing house calls and I was making like 10 times what I could have done Uber Eats. Yeah. But then the only one would be and I worked at a restaurant part-time as a dishwasher for like 2 days, and then
2 days
I couldn't do it. So,
man, my hands getting pruny, this water's hot.
It's just nasty, man. It's just
when you're a busser,
that's a job
okay,
because I was a waiter for a minute, but
so you were just in the back just washing dishes.
I was washing dishes.
Oh man,
what's funny was when I was a kid I enjoyed that in the cafeteria, helping out.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah. Well, just because like when you do that, you get shit. You get free shit. Yeah. So like I always go like you clean like maybe 10 minutes of plates and you get to eat like all the pizza you want.
And you get free food.
Damn nice. And you just and they don't care because they just use that high pressure thing. Anyway, so I just stack them bitches up and just and then they stack it in the dishwasher anyways. Yeah. Okay. But as an adult, it was kind of humiliating. Yeah. Okay. Nothing wrong with washing dishes at your job, but I feel like.
But for you, it was just like,
it's just like a time for a dollar wise, right? It didn't make sense because I was like, if I averaged out my income and I made more doing job A, right? Why the fuck would I there's this like kind of mentality where, you should fill up every hour of your day with opportunities to make more money. right? So
I hear that too.
But they're like, oh, like the Dave Ramsey method. Oh, you have like take another job, take a third job, whatever, right? But I'm just like, at that point, like, why don't you just try to get more of your highest paying job, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
For us, where we get like
trying to get
more clients, more commission, right? Versus like spending the 10-hour washing dishes, right? It makes no sense to me.
That's my whole issue with that. Like, oh, you need to spend every hour a day trying to make more money, and it's not just trying to scale your existing business,
right? Like, what has the highest
it's also
leverage?
Let's say, for example, like you're also spending time to like either network or trying to grow some other thing.
Yes.
The issue with that, at least for me, is when you are stuck, right? Yeah. Like there's only so many like cold emails or reach outs that you can give that you're not getting too much in return. So you feel a little bit burnt out trying to build a side hustle. Yeah. So there's that too. Yeah. So that's my whole issue with that. Like that's why I don't like these like whatever alpha like entrepreneur influencers.
Not even alpha. There's just, I think it's first for people who you're the Dave. Like, I think we talked about it way back.
Yeah.
Like that's like what everyone's go to, like how to retire book. It's just like it's called the baby step. It's like literally dummy proof, right? You work as many hours as your body can tolerate, and then you pay off all your loans and credit card debt based on the highest interest. Like it's common sense shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you just pretty much slave your whole life away. Hopefully you make it to retirement and you have a nest egg or you have a house or whatever. Yeah. Which is not possible anymore. You can't work at McDonald's and buy a house in LA. That's not gonna happen.
Not in LA. Maybe like Oklahoma probably.
That's even tough. I heard it's like $450 over there now.
Oh, snaps.
That's a lot for Oklahoma.
For Oklahoma?
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot, man.
Oh, it's getting steep.
The salaries start at the threes, bro.
Yeah. Let me ask this though. So once you establish your business at the other gym, were you still doing side call or home calls on the side?
I was, just because it was such a good referral source.
Yeah.
Because like what I would
do. So that became your side hustle then?
I guess so, but my side
even
hustle,
if it's adjacent,
right? Yeah. My side hustle, I don't know, because then the house calls always make the most money.
Okay.
Because you're going to some person's house, right? Like per visit or per session wise. Or was that like that for you? Or you charge the same?
I charge the same. Wait.
I charge
during pandemic.
Just overall, like if you were to do a house call.
Oh, no, I would charge more.
Yeah. Because I would account for travel time and back to my location, right? Yeah. So like per dollar basis, if I was able to stack like 4 or 5 people on the same
like zone,
5 mile zone, right? Yeah. I'd make way more doing house calls all day, right?
Okay.
Even though my full-time job was in person,
yeah,
I made more doing that. So I guess you could call it a side gig,
adjacent hustle.
Whatever, side hustle, right? Yeah, but I didn't.
But it helped feed what you wanted your main hustle to be.
The biggest barrier to people like in our like customers who are professional is getting them in our door.
Yeah.
Right. Like, but if you go to them, like you already eliminate one barrier.
Yeah.
Right. So like just being able to go to someone's house and just get them onto something.
Yeah.
And then they enjoy it and then they tell their friends. And obviously their friends aren't going to go to you, right? You got to go to them. So it was like it's like a super easy way for, I think for new trainers to, especially during the pandemic. Like if you're new during the pandemic, just do house call because no one's willing
I've never got hit up for a house call though. It's just like some clients just ended up building a gym.
In the home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I did house calls. Yeah, but I never got hit up like, oh, I want you to train me at my house.
I feel like that's more medical.
Yeah,
you know
probably.
What I mean? Like, because personal training, it's not.
Yeah.
Unless things were shut down.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but I agree, though, like, because honestly, like, for every person to walk in, if they're interested, they're going to sign up. It's a very high percentage, especially for us.
Yeah.
So,
but like that barrier to just entering the gym is so high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, unless there's another lockdown, then.
Yeah, but also it's like it's still difficult for us to like just get more people. But it's still growing. So
if there is another lockdown, we stay open though.
Oh,
because this is a medical facility.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah, we good.
Oh, snaps.
We good.
Cheat codes.
Yeah, lock it down. I want that unemployment. I never got it. Did you get it?
Hell yeah! I told you. I told you about it, dude. For like over a year and a half, it was kind of nice.
Yeah,
I was only scared to do the PPP loan. Did you see that they started like reprimanding some people who did the PPP loan? I don't know if that's real. I just saw it on Twitter.
Those were like super obvious cases, like people with no business.
Oh,
and then they lied about it. But like all my bosses and friends who had a small business and they inflated that number of like employees, they got it forgiven. Like you can check on the government website. They bought houses, they bought stock.
For anything.
I was a weenie. I didn't want.
No, me too. I was like super.
Because I was like, man, the IRS.
I filled it out though, just to see, And then the minimum that like I was approved on was $25K. Yeah. And I was just like, that's a lot.
Yeah, but like in hindsight, they wouldn't even check you for
They wouldn't even
check you for under $500,000.
Yeah, nothing.
It's just like,
I was like,
ridiculous.
Dang. Yeah, because one of my previous clients like told me about it. Yeah. And she said like, yeah, I just took out. But I was like, but you have an actual business that you run. You own a business.
No, I know a person who did it. She was a makeup artist, like a solo one.
No, I know.
She was a sole proprietor. She got $150.
Oh my god.
And she bought a Tesla Model X, the door that goes.
Yeah. The wing door.
Yeah. And I was like, well, she bought stock. She'd be a millionaire, but she's dumb.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I could have done that too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people. We're good people.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't want to rip off the system and take
No. I was taking fun employment though.
Yeah.
So I was kind of yeah. It was just more that large sum that I was super scared of taking out.
But I mean, like you were valid though. You were unemployed.
Yeah.
You were hit by the pandemic.
I was.
Yeah.
Which I also I don't know. Like I didn't really look at all the forms like that much. I just thought, oh, unemployment, like cool. Yeah. I'm like, let's run it.
Because you were getting what, like at least $1,500 a week. More than that, right? Because California gave you a couple.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah. Like it was like close to $4K a month.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice. It was kind of cool.
If you had kids, you got more.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah. You could have lied about it. I have an inner child.
Just go.
How much does that get paid?
Go to my room and say, "Hey, can I claim you as my son?" It's like, but I'm white. Like, let's go. Let's go. All right. So as of right now, do you have any side hustles?
No.
Would you say you have any side hustles?
No, I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't.
Because for me, I had the occasional film work, so that's my side hustle.
Yeah.
Right, but it's still under. I file under one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say this, but yeah.
Okay. But anyway, like.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess my side. I'm day trading. I'm trading.
Why can't you say that? That's fine.
No. I mean, I was gonna say something else, but no. I just started trading.
He has an OnlyFans, guys. That's why he's not saying anything.
Yes, sir.
He has Feet Finder. He has OnlyFans. I don't know what the other.
I was gonna start one called OnlyHands, but someone took it already.
Whoa.
They're trying to catch a fade.
Oh.
They're like, OnlyHands.
I thought you would just be like sticking your finger in like different shit.
No, I think someone wanted to do a massage thing called OnlyHands, but it got taken like a long time ago.
Okay.
Like, trademarked.
Dang. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be funny.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious. That's a massage therapist, like OnlyHands.
Okay, aside from that, like what side hustle would you ideally want to have? If you can allocate time.
If I can allocate time, I would. Shit, man.
OnlyFans.
No, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Would you want to do OnlyFans? Like, let's say you're a girl, right?
No.
And then you not even masked up, like just no show, no. You said no face like 3 episodes ago. You totally go no face and just fuck your toes with some carrot.
Yeah, I
Get
totally
the fuck out of here with that.
No. I like my feet wouldn't fuck. I would fuck my feet.
You would do it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, if I just get a carrot between like my big toe and that's what I mean. Because people are into weird stuff. So if I dip my foot into some like a big jar of peanut butter, that would tender the loins of some weird ass people.
There's a lot of depraved old white men.
That would love that.
That would love. We got some crazy stories.
Exactly.
We can't share it, but
exactly. No.
No, we ain't sharing that. But
no.
People like,
I'm not ready.
No, people pay crazy amounts of money.
Okay, but you can't think of a side hustle that you would ideally want.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm learning to day trade from my friend, but man, there are days when you feel like everything's hitting.
Yeah.
And then there's a day where everything just sucks.
Yeah.
But it's just like he was telling me earlier about. It's like the fucking mental fortitude of just executing strategies and not going by emotions. It's like playing poker. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like I'm very emotional, so I can't.
Are you?
Like I freaked the fuck out. Yeah, dude.
Oh, you did yesterday.
I'm just like
you did yesterday.
Well,
let's go.
But here's the thing, right? They have a bigger bankroll.
Yeah.
So they only put what they're willing to lose. Now my bankroll is small, so I always go all in. Everything's on black every single time.
So is day trading considered a side hustle then?
I think so.
Okay.
A lot of my friends.
I did it years ago.
Yeah.
Like actual day trading.
Yeah. Like well, if you do crypto, it's all day, every day, 24/7. But like the stock market.
Yeah, I did like legitimate stock market day trading.
It's like by noon, like
I only did it.
Done.
I only did it for 3 months, just because it's a lot of work. Like you have to wake up at 5:30
and do your research, your TA,
and be part of like different groups, like Reddit groups or like email blast groups, and so see what's bearish. You know,
go on Wall Street bets and just do the opposite.
Oh, Dumb Money. I like that movie. Yeah. I was like,
I was part of that, man.
You invested in GameStop?
Yeah. Oh. I made like 20 grand, and then I lost it all because I held like a freaking idiot. I still have it, so if it
you're still you're still holding.
I'm diamond handing 4 years.
Let's go, Roaring Kitty, baby.
So what happens is, if you sell a stock at a loss, you could farm your losses.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I've been farming my losses to the IRS every year, saying, "Hey, I lost. It's only $3K a year."
Okay.
So I've been losing $3K of tax, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah. You offset your. It's kind of stupid, but
yeah. See, I don't know that deal. I just day traded.
Yeah,
that was it.
It was too stressful, right?
It was just a lot, and then the thing is, you only get 3 trades a week, so I had to be very selective. But then I just wanted to try it out, so I only did it with 1,000 in my brokerage account.
Okay.
But in 3 months.
Oh damn, that's a lot.
It's 1,000.
You started with 1,000, like learning how to trade.
I put 1,000 in.
And then you trade it with that 1,000.
Yeah.
Like all of it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's ballsy as fuck.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to learn how to damn.
I don't know, cause like I don't know. I feel like people like do like 5 to 10K as starting.
Oh, and then they lose it all because they don't know the fundamentals. But
no. I did like a month of research.
Okay, yeah.
And then I put 1,000 in, and then in 8 months I just plus 800, and then I was just like, all right, I'm done.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Cause I did the 5% rule. Every time I day trade,
okay,
so like super small, but then sometimes like it would really spike. I'm like, oh, sell it all. Yeah, so it was cool.
But I feel like with stocks, it's pretty. If you own the stock, the market's gonna fluctuate, but you don't lose a whole lot in the long term, right? But if you do options trading, that's just like degenerate gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm doing I only do options because I like the high risk. It's like baccarat, right?
Okay.
Just go to the casino.
All player.
Just go to the casino.
All player. Yeah. Put all on red, man.
Yeah, all on red. Because it's 50-50.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what side hustle ideally
you would want to do.
Probably like I'd like to do more film work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then right now my focus is more on just scaling my
training.
Yeah, so I just wait until someone hits me up for film work. I haven't reached out myself, but I might start either after Thanksgiving or.
How does that work? Because I know you get jobs from. Oh god.
You get let's take a pause real quick. Happy early Thanksgiving, everyone, because this episode comes out the day before Thanksgiving. My bad.
Great, halfway through. So you have like industry, obviously, like connections, right, to get your jobs. But how successful would you be if you advertise your skills? Because you do that for training.
That's weird. Okay, so. There's multiple ways people do that. So one is like something I don't do. It's like one, I don't have a website portfolio, and then 2, I don't have an Instagram just for like my work, which I was almost gonna do like a couple months ago, and I got really lazy. My whole issue is that because I've done multiple type of stuff, that I feel like there's not a motif to it. Like I'm not just like either a camera op. I'm not just doing content creation. I'm not just doing like sports coverage or whatever, or like wedding engagement photography. It's like a multitude of stuff.
Oh, you're like a generalist.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I haven't made that media content yet. But like a lot of my friends, my camera just died. What the hell, dude?
What the fuck? That's early as fuck.
Dude, I put it in the fridge.
That's crazy. All right.
Dude, there's something going on with my...
Internally.
Maybe I should just buy a new one. They're cheap right now. Or should I just wait till Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
That's already going on right now?
Is it?
Yeah, the deals are...
No way. No way, man. Yeah, so I just wait till people like just hit me up, you know? But also, like, I might be down to start doing...
Oh, you're going to continue. I thought you were going to wait for your camera. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we ain't got time for that. It's all good. And plus, your camera is pretty much better than mine.
Because I don't use it. This is it.
I know. Maybe because I bring it out and about.
Yeah,
and
I think you had it longer than me too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay.
I probably use it like maybe 100 times. Yeah. All right.
But I also might try to do talent work again, only because my last gig was talent work.
I modeled. What's a fluffer?
Yeah. No. I modeled for a fitness app, like that AI training app.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
Now you can put you were a bodybuilder on there.
I guess, but that's not like being a talent though. But I can utilize my body for.
What do you mean?
Not X-rated stuff. No, because like like having an athletic build can get me into and like sports related stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I freaking like I'm on Amazon and Costco and Walmart and shit like next to a rower, a water rower. If anyone finds the listing or the item that I modeled with, just know that hair is fake. They asked me to be black and then I was blonde, so I made it black that day. It's fake black hair, guys. Yeah, I don't know what else would be a side hustle, but ideally, I think, if I'm able to have a little bit more expended income, I'd like to try to have some type of passive income rolling. But I just don't know how the game goes, just because there's like
real estate.
Yeah, I know, but then there's so much like into it. Like
I only know 2 people with real estate, and then
I know a good amount of people.
Yeah. 2 people. Like not just owning a home. I mean like investment.
Real estate.
Investment properties. Yeah, like where they get quote unquote passive income from. I only know 2. Well, in my age group, I only know 2 people that.
Yeah, I only know. I know a handful of people. Yeah,
that has it.
Not my age group though. I actually have one.
No, my clients have. I mean, they're older. They're like in their 40s, so they have a lot.
One client's only like 3 years old.
Yeah. But like in terms of like our peers, I only know 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Who has it, and they're both. They acquired them in some weird way. So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, like I don't know, anyways, I don't know the lay of the land. That's the one intimidating thing. It's like
because it's tough.
Like how do you know like what property to invest? Because a lot of people say like, oh, do investment property. A lot of people like, oh, if you have hella money, then do like storage units or something.
But you can't do
do a flip around like type house.
Man, your house flipping is a full-time job, dude. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
And then there's like Airbnb arbitrages and stuff. I'm just like
It's the whatchamacallit, I know people rent out cars. Like they do Turo.
Oh, Turo. Is it really that successful? Because like I have a friend who apparently has like 5 to 6 whips.
Like their fleet, right?
Yeah, and they're strictly for Turo.
It was hot. Like, do you remember how expensive cars were like 2 years ago when I
No. January 2021 is when they like the rates shot up for cars.
Yeah. When I bought my car in December of 22.
Yeah.
And then that was like when used car prices were almost the same as new car prices. Yeah. So for some people who only need a car occasionally, it didn't make sense for them to have that burden.
So they would do Turo.
So they would rent a car maybe like for weekends, right? Like 1 or 2 weekends of the month. And then they'll pay like $150 a day or something like that for like a decent side Altima or something.
Yeah.
And then, so that would make sense because like the person's car payment is probably like $300-400.
Mm-hmm.
So like they only have to rent it out 2-3 times a month to make up for the for the cost of the car, right?
Yeah.
And then they acquired those cars way before that price hike, so it was like cheap. But like for nowadays, I think the rates are more reasonable.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I've used Turo a couple of times.
No, I mean like buying a car now.
Oh, buying a car now
compared to like 2 years. Like buying a used car now, it's like back to earth.
It's back to normal.
It's not stupid.
Yeah. I only know it started January 2021 because I bought my car right before the spike.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I bought my car at 23, and I looked at like a similar car after that spike, and people were selling it for like 34.
Damn.
I was like, and then people were like, you could sell your car, and then I'm like, then I won't have a car.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
And then what am I gonna do? Just like buy a bucket, just to drive around a little daily or something?
No, it's dumb.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, cars were like.
But unfortunate.
When I was looking at it, everything was 30 and above.
Yeah.
And then my car was like 36.
That's crazy.
But they got me a 2% loan. So I'm like, all right.
Like
whoever offered me the lowest APR, I was like, I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, but like I know people who are trying to buy like the new 4Runner.
Is it hell expensive?
Dude, it's like $50K.
Oh, snaps.
For a 4Runner? That's crazy.
No, 4Runners are kind of tight.
They're
especially
tight. Fully modded ones.
If you earned it. No, it's still kind of cool. It's still kind of cool. If it's dang it, dude! Why do you do that to me?
We have 2 friends who have 4Runners.
Why you do that?
We have 2 of them.
I don't know.
The V8 Boy has a 4Runner too, no?
No, RAV4.
Oh, what's the difference? One's an SUV, one's a...
they're both SUVs, yeah. But one's
an off-roading.
Yeah, kinda. One's a...
I thought they could both off-road.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe one's more family-friendly. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, there's some performance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the 4Runner can be...
You know another car that was super expensive is the GR Corolla.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's also $48,000.
Damn.
But it's like the performance. It has like 300.
Oh, okay.
380
it's the Corolla S.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. Apparently, they're hella nice.
They are. They look cool, but I'm not. Yeah. I don't race.
Are they DSG or are they full manual?
I think they're full manual.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's
Toyota
enthusiast.
Because I thought like manual is kind of becoming non-existent.
It is. For that's why it's rare. It's rare for them to
because like SIs don't come manual anymore. They're either DSG or auto. Yep. The only brands I know that still come out with full manual is Subaru and like the BRZ, the German.
The BRZ has it.
They don't make the BRZ anymore.
No. From 3 years ago when they last made it. The FRSs still make, right? The Toyota one, the GT.
They don't make FRSs anymore either.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a discontinued.
I know too.
Same with my car. It's a discontinued.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I know the if you check online the first gen of the latest Supra, the Mark V. Yeah. I think the first one had manual. Oh. And then that one's super expensive. And then the newer ones are just a Z-Force, glorified Z-Force. They're not.
And they're a DSG or.
Yeah, but that's pretty much a BMW at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I don't know.
Although that's like every like.
Also, people don't have to go manual. It's
every
like,
ABG's. You either want the guy with the Supra or like some super high end luxury car.
The Supras are nice though.
They are nice.
They look kind of sick. I'm like, I kind of get it. But it's two-seater, right?
It's really small on the inside.
Yeah.
It just when I sat in it, it didn't feel like a $60,000 car. The plastic interior, everything was squeaky.
Oh, it's very base.
Yeah, and like no like an infotainment system is still I don't know.
I'm also partial to hatchbacks.
You have a hatchback.
I do have a hatchback.
But
that's why I like it.
Would you want another one? Or like a regular sedan or a coupe?
No, because I'm forever keeping my car. I've said this before. I'm forever keeping my car because once I have a second car, then I'm going to...
Okay, well, your second car?
My second car is like depends where I'm at financially. Either I'm going to treat myself and get something hella nice. Yeah. Or I'll get like a more like SUV.
Like what?
I don't know. Probably RAV4. RAV4s are nice.
RAV4? Okay.
Yeah.
No, like...
Or what's the I think there's a hybrid. I don't know if it's a RAV4. There's a hybrid car, but every time it reverses, it makes an alien sound. Like a spaceship. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It goes and then it reverses.
No.
Yeah, there's a tone. Like every time it reverses, it makes a tone. Like on the outside.
And that's the only reason.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. What?
Right.
I don't know, man.
All right.
It depends where I'm at. And depends how much I want to treat myself because I want to be smarter.
How much would you spend on it? Month salary wise, I guess. I don't know.
Like my ideal would be a freaking Porsche.
No, but like realistically, if you're like, all right, I've done good this year, I'm gonna treat myself. What's your upper limit?
To buy a second car from it? There's nothing that validates me getting a second car.
No.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let me get a house first or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yeah. Like there's no like for me to get a second car is like a dumb decision. Yeah, if I'm paying rent. Yeah, why? Yeah. Why? What? Just to like alternate cars? Like if my daily's still good, then it's fine.
That's true.
Yeah. I need a purpose for the second car. It's either like I've made it pretty well financially and I'll treat myself, or like I'm becoming more domesticated and I have to get like
like a parent.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like a way later type situation. That's sad.
That's not a fun car then. That's a.
You can make it a fun car.
Yeah, but like.
What if I'm hella like balling and it's a G-Wagon?
G-Wagon, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if I want a G-Wagon. I don't know. They look weird to drive.
Apparently, it's like the smoothest ride.
Oh, really?
Ever. Yeah.
Okay.
From, like all my clients.
It's the opposite of my car. My car is so low. I feel everything.
Yeah, and it's manual.
I feel everything. It freaking sucks. So sometimes when I could feel a rock. All right. Back to side hustle.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So property management would just be like something I'd eventually get into, but then I just need a mentor eventually. Again, I'm nowhere near that.
Yeah.
But in terms of other side hustles, like, is there any other side hustle that you would want to implement for yourself?
I know a lot of people in our space, they create online, not coaching, but like they make programs online, and they run it through like Train Heroic. So it's completely hands off. Train Heroic? It's like Trainerize. It's like another app, but you have like you program your entire block in there, and people just do it based on like day by day.
You gotta wait for this AI app. It's actually pretty cool. Like the format, I seen the layout. Like it's supposed to be like there will be trainers that you can interact with as AI, but you can also put your
That's why I think online training is such a, I wouldn't say it's dying, but it's just selling it based on like, you know, like look at like all our peers who don't do well, right? What do they advertise when they're training? One-on-one personalized meal plan, like all that shit that is supposed to give value to the customer. I feel like it's going to get replaced by AI because you get real-time feedback.
Yeah, that's true.
You get real-time feedback, and then you don't have to guess like, oh fuck, let's say like you have a client that failed their whatever deadlift set, anything, right? And they enter the number and it'll automatically tell them, okay, back off into this set to progress, right? So like real time, like actual calculation versus like just waiting another day for your couch. Yeah, it's already out there.
Yeah.
So I think the only online trainers who survive is purely based on brand.
Yeah.
Like this guy's like, oh, I love working with what's that, Buff Bunny or whatever, right? Okay. I'll hire her as a coach, but only because of her.
So only if they have clout or they have some value, like your bodybuilding prep, your powerlifting prep. Like XY, like something
specialized. But like for Gen Pop wise, like Gen Pop weight loss, nah, that shit out, dude. AI gonna take over because it's simple, calorie deficit. And then
the only reason why I had like such a large like online coaching clientele back then was because of Bradley Martin, because of that video.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. But then I like let pretty much all of them go at the start of 2020.
But now the thing to do is it's not really tailored for like personalized whatever, right? It's just like I have a program you could run on my app. You pay $30 a month.
Oh, so it's more like an online membership.
Yeah. But like that's how people make millions of dollars. It's like low cost of entry enough, and it's like done with you.
Yeah.
Like people just click on the app and I'm doing whatever ABC.
One of my friends actually knows this one guy. It's like such an interesting market for online coaching, but he films content for this guy who apparently does online coaching strictly towards like super high up execs like CEOs, CFOs and stuff, and he charges a couple grand a month. And apparently he generates about 20 to 30K a month just from this. Yeah. I'm like, whoa.
I got reached out
but he's also a very good looking white guy.
There's a huge Instagram influencer that does this space. Okay. I'm not gonna name names, right?
Yeah.
And then I follow him for his content because I like his marketing stuff.
Okay.
And then this motherfucker has intern messaged me the other day because I know it's his intern. Like no one who's a millionaire is code DMing people, right? Yeah. He's like, hey bro, I love what you do. I see that you're a gym and you're a coach. Are you interested in getting to the next frontier? And I'm like,
the next I hate those. I've gotten those.
I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm chilling. Like I just started this, and he's like, no, just think like he just sold me on this whole pitch on how great online training was gonna be.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, nah, I'm not interested because I just started this gym. He's like, all right, well, if you circle and you change your mind, like let me know. And then this for every week.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, happy Friday. How's your day going, man? I hope you're having the best day of your life.
That's like, corny as hell, dude.
Oh, yeah. God.
I'm glad you got into that because for a lot of people who get into like a side hustle or a new endeavor, a lot of times like the most successful way to do it is to have a mentor.
Yeah.
Right.
And I get it.
Have you ever done like any type of mentorship, like personally?
Yeah, this.
Oh, to build this.
Or my last business. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the business mentorship.
Your last business is this business, dog. It's just a different location, man.
No, I was doing medical.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But this is new. I had no mentorship on the gym side.
Okay.
But like for the medical side, I had a mentor that I paid like $6,000 for like 12 weeks of coaching.
Yeah.
And it was useless because it was a mindset shift, right? They're like, week one, I'll outline it for you. Week one was how to change your mindset about money.
Okay.
So it's just like, like you can't think about things in a scarcity mindset anymore. Abundance. So you got like shit like that. And then week two was just like, if you want to go meet more people, you got to go network. Like really dumb, basic shit. But the problem is like in our mentorship group, right? There are like people that are like, oh shit.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I'm so glad like we're getting into this, and I asked about it because that's the one thing that I do not like. Like I get it's like a cult. The positive reinforcement, right? Like I get that it needs to boost your morale in order to be successful, but I don't like that that's all they do to motivate you, but they don't give you any type of concrete schematic A to B C D. Yeah, exactly. That's the worst, man. I do not like that. Like a lot of people, I'm just gonna call it out. Like I don't care. They don't watch this podcast. The people who freaking sell life insurance, man, like they do all these like weird entrepreneurial like motivational posts, and I'm just like, where is this leading? And then they show them in a seminar. It's like, we have to unite as one to be the lion in the herd. I don't know. I'm bullshitting. But I don't like that because one, like, you know, I get it, but I don't need that. Yeah. Right. I need something constructive in terms of like objective. If you need to tell me what I'm lacking. Yeah. You can't tell me it's like my morale or whatever, or because I'm not talking like a normal entrepreneur. Yeah. You have to tell me like, all right, you need to invest in
step 1, start an LLC. Step 2, get a fucking bank account. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of people are just selling the mindset motivation. And it's so bullshit, dude. It's terrible. I hate that. So like that's what prevents me from trying to find a mentor. Like how do you find the right mentor, right? I thought about it too. Like I'm not trying to look for like therapy, right? But then for people who've told me that they like see a therapist or they have seen a therapist, I'm just like, how do you find the right therapist? Is it because they're just adjacent? Is it because of a referral? Like, how do you know that? It's probably all referrals. Yeah. How do you know that therapist is for fits you? Yeah, exactly. So it's my whole thing. Yeah. Again, I don't need therapy. I'm just, it's just a thought.
Like the mentorship thing, I think most people just look for people they want to become, and then see if who they work with and stuff like that. That's how I found the guy.
But that's the whole thing. Like, if you want to become like just as successful as your mentor, like, are they going to provide you with something valuable, or they're just trying to sell you on like some weird motivational project that isn't going to do much?
I think
for your actual business.
I think the space was more genuine 5 years ago, where it was hard to be one of these coaches.
It was not in the 5 years ago. No, that 5 years ago was like the dawn of Grant Cardone and Gary Vee, man. I don't think.
They actually have the capital. Like, I'm not saying they're great coaches. Yeah, but they are 8-figure millionaires, right?
No, that's true.
But like nowadays, every Instagram ad is like, "Are you a 30-year-old man struggling to pay your fucking?" Like everyone that has these targeted guru speak, like they're all the same. They're just different faces. Yeah. And now like these grifters who probably doesn't make any money, right? Yeah. They're like claiming to like on their bio 8-figure startup, like whatever, right? So like nowadays, like you don't have to have any proof of what you're doing. Yeah. To be one of these gurus, coaches, right? Yeah. But at least 5 years ago, like you have the Ty Lopez, you have the Grant Cardone.
Yeah. Okay. You name all those names, but then are their products actually valid? Right.
Well, they have. I'm not saying they're 100% effective, but they have students who have used their methods
and have been successful.
Right? So at least there's a small, very tiny number of people that have made it through the process, right? Okay. So I won't knock it. Like, I'm sure it works for some people.
Yeah. Okay.
And just like how the course I was in, I'm sure someone's gonna come out and like hit it utilize big, right? It. Okay. But like for me, it didn't work because I needed steps. I needed actionable items. I don't need you to change my mindset about money because when you're telling a poor person
or emotional morale.
Yeah, you're like, hell. He's like, oh, you can't think of like, because he's like, oh, for poor people, you think about whatever you're trying to buy with how much time it costs to make it, right? Yeah. Let's say it's a $20 Erewhon smoothie, right? Yeah. Like how long will it take for me to make that money to buy that, right? He's like, oh, you gotta change your mind into thinking about, is it a necessity? And if I really want it, like
wants and needs.
Can I actually like expand my income? Can I do something more so I could afford it? I'm just like, bro, it's a $20 smoothie. Like at the end of the day, it's $20 fucking $20. Yeah, like I didn't make $20 somehow. So if I make $30 an hour right now, it's gonna take me like 50 minutes to buy the smoothie, right? Exactly. It's not about me thinking it's expensive and it really isn't. It's just because I'm poor. Yeah. So like I think a lot of those coaches, like it's borderline insulting because people who go to them are poor because they're trying to make more money, right? Yeah. And
they feed into like this cult entrepreneurial lifestyle.
Yeah, and then the students of the cohort, like I talk hella shit about that program all the time. Like I've like therapists who ask me, oh, like I saw that you're in that group. How was it? I was like, it's a complete cult. Like don't fucking do it. But
you should, man.
But then there are other people who like drink the Kool-Aid. And they're like, oh no, you should really try it. Like I learned a lot from it. I'm just like, dude, you guys don't even have shit. Like you have nothing to show for it. Why are you shilling this fucking class?
Yeah. I like that you say that. Like weird side adjacent question. Do you know anyone that did that entrepreneurial shift? Like you knew them before they got into the business, and now like all their personality and all their speech patterns are just entrepreneurial.
Oh yeah. And they're not the ones who made it. Because I know a lot of people who made it.
I know some people who made it
but they were just the same. The only thing that was different about them was their priorities. Like I don't see them as much anymore. But they're like, when I see them during the hangouts, they're like the same person.
Yeah, that's why I like some people like my clients who are like ultra normal. So I'm like, all right, like they figured something out. Whereas the people who are constant entrepreneurs,
and they're just on their stories about the grind. Like
and they just post stuff. I'll give respect to one because he's always been like this, but he's actually doing something.
Okay.
But just some stuff just seems a little sus. That's only some stuff. But he's always been a hustler. Like, for example, in high school, we were all into Yu-Gi-Oh! We would all roll up to tournaments together. He would strictly be there just like, yo, I got like holographic elementals or something. Just flipping cards. Okay. But he was always been like that.
Okay.
Just some stuff. Some stuff.
He'd be like outside Coachella, wristbands for $250, wristbands.
No. It was just like other stuff. I don't want to like put all his business out there, but
I'm saying, like,
I still have like a lot of respect for
like that mentality.
But that entrepreneurial like speaking mentality, he's always been like that. So I'm just like, all right, like that's it. But the people who I've experienced that do that shift and then try to either sell a product or sell this motivational lifestyle mindset, like I personally don't like it.
That's like the MLM shit, dude. The multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
The do you want to be your own boss?
Like I'm gonna follow what Jay said. Like, you're not a boss if you got a boss.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah.
So.
But hey, okay. What about this? Would you rather be self-employed and make what you're making right now, or would you rather work for Amazon as a mid-level executive?
What, do they make hella or something?
Oh hell yeah! They're like mid six figures, like mid as in like middle of six figure, like $500K.
Oh, that's a little tough because I know people who work for like these tech companies like Amazon, Tesla, where like you're just a number technically, so they can just liquidate you like hella fast. And I've seen it happen to some friends where like they have a certain job, but then like if their mental health like is being affected, then they take some time off and then they just get let go. Well,
more important than that, like you're probably like a senior management person that's making like $500K. They're not gonna let you go just because you took a vacation to Bali for 2 weeks.
Good question.
I asked this question before to someone else. Like, would you rather have a whole pie and work for yourself and have a much smaller pie, or would you rather have a really big pie where you're only a little tiny piece?
Get it cut.
Yeah.
I might do the Amazon one, but like apply my finances elsewhere. Like invest in that side.
Yeah. So like same. Like there are people like, oh, do you like being self-employed? I'm like, no, but no other opportunity.
I also don't have any other options.
Exactly. So they're like,
that's really it.
Oh, it's so cool that you were. I'm like, no, if fucking Facebook wanted to hire me for like some bullshit for like $500K, I'll be like, I'm done.
Yeah. Like I get why people are very surprised that you like you can make like X amount just doing stuff on your own. It's freaking hard, man.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Because there's seasons.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, dude. Like if I could just have a guaranteed fucking $40K a month paycheck.
Damn.
Yeah, 500,000. Yeah.
Damn.
Stock options and everything. Fuck. Like I'd be out of here, dude.
Yeah, I'd be like, see ya, dude. I'm not even gonna work out.
Yeah, for real.
Dang. But yeah, going back to that, like I'd probably do that. Yeah. But also like this is the whole reason why I'm very relaxed with my approach on like this is why I always say I'm not a salesman.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that code switch to the entrepreneurial talk because I don't like it. So if I don't like it, I'm not gonna be it. So I'd rather, if I want to develop any type of side hustle or any type of avenue of finance for me, I'd want to make sure I do it in a way that I'm still authentic to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really it. So if I get into investment property, like, all right, I just got to be, like, it just has to seem organic.
But what if it's not enough?
Enough what?
Like your level of where you feel like you're authentic is not enough to get.
I thought about this too. Like I don't know.
Enough to get a job done.
Yeah. No, I mean like the work ethic will be there.
Yeah, but like there's certain amount of skills that you need to have. Right? Like if you're unwilling to go past that based on your morals or whatever, then
I've thought about that.
Would you be okay? Like, would you be okay with be like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna get very far, but at least I'm myself.
Yeah.
Or would you?
I've thought about this. Like, I'm not actually sure because the opportunity hasn't been presented to me.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna wait until I get to that point to see if like either one, I have to level up. In terms of my mannerisms or whatever, or I'm able to integrate my current personality.
So I guess the question is, would you change yourself to get a much higher return, or would you be okay with tiny growth?
Not completely. No? I don't know what change yourself means. You know, like if I just have to dress like a little bit more formal.
There's not. Dude, it's always the other way. Like, think about the most corporate like person you know. You gotta be that guy, like completely business formal dressing. You gotta go to the meetings. You're in Zoom calls all day long. You're doing sales, high ticket sales with clients. You know, you're flying everywhere, meeting with people. Like, not your current life where you could skate, you could lift. Like none of that. None of that. But like, you get like cool $1 million a year, or would you be okay with like?
Dude, that's tough.
Yeah, would you be okay with just doing what you're doing, but steadily maybe growing?
How set in stone is that? What if I just do it contingently for a couple of years?
There's no loopholes. Like, if it's like a career change, like it's a career change.
I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know if I could sacrifice my sanity like that.
Yeah, because I know from people, once they have the money, like once they start making that level, they never want to go back to.
No, of course.
Yeah, so like they lose their entire like hobbies, life, whatever, and they just go on that path until they kind of break it, and then they
Yeah, see, that's where the downfall is. Like a lot of like you see in interviews or podcasts with billionaires, they said like they regret like scaling so much because like they don't get to spend time with their kids or something, and then they get so consumed. That's why for me, like I've always said this, like I'm on the road to success. I'm okay with pit stops because I want to still live a fulfilled life. Right. Yeah, I like to travel. I like to skate. Yeah. You know, so that's why I'm okay with it being like, you know, slow incline, just like my muscle gain. Just like this full things, I'm hella big. I'm still 160, bitch.
You're big for your height.
No, I'm not. Dude, online coach, Matt Ogus.
You're not smaller than the online coach.
I am. No, I stood next to him.
Really?
We're both 5'7".
Right now?
Yes.
The guy's a runner right now.
Yeah.
He's not that big.
Dude, no, he has big arms.
But he has his chest is very narrow.
He's still bigger than me, dog.
He has better proportions than you do. He's
better muscle build. Bigger than me, dog. Dude, I'm 38 around, man. You measured me, all right? So get it right. Slow incline. Still, hey, this is a size medium hoodie, all right? Get out my face, dog. Okay, how else do you what's our last statements for this episode for side hustles? I feel like we went on a weird tangent, but then I think talking about the entrepreneurial environment was pretty good. Shit. Yeah, me too. I like that we addressed our.
I'm not opposed to it. Like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to.
Really? Oh yeah, I know that's you.
Like, whatever it takes to get to where I need to go, and then I could just have financial freedom to do whatever I want. Like because like even
if it takes away your personal time.
Look at what we're doing, right? Like what's a comfortable person in our position, right? They work at a chain gym, they get worked to fucking death, right? And then they just get fed clients if they're a girl who's white. And then they're chilling.
If you're just hot,
you don't have to do shit, right? Like for us, we
have to try very hard.
Yeah, so if you think about it that way, we're already a box gym trainer. It's like next level, right? Getting out of the comfort zone, self-marketing, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, like, there's gonna be other like levels where I have to go above to get to the next money zone, right? Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I'm fine. If it means like, I don't know, fucking selling deer antler spray online, I'll fucking do it. Hey, how much you paying me? You're like, hey, I'll give you like $10,000 a post. I'm done. Every day I'm just.
Let's do this for the last 5 minutes of this episode. So let's go shift to main hustle. Okay. So in terms of your current hustle right now, what's your ultimate goal for it?
My ultimate goal, I don't know, have a bunch of fucking gyms.
So you want to be a multi-gym owner?
I didn't want it to be that way, but it seems like there's a lack of good gyms. Just
good everywhere. Private gyms?
Yeah, like, you know, at least for my clientele, because the only reason we have clients right now, and we're like, 2 months in-ish?
Dude, your perception of time is so off, man. We're 4 months in, dog.
How are we 4 months in? Grand opening was
September. No, but we've been open since August.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. Yeah, no one was here.
We had our clients here.
I had no classes. You did. You and I are separate.
So did you.
You and I are separate. We were doing purely medical stuff.
Okay. Like you're doing my hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. Exactly. Outside my jurisdiction.
Exactly. Dog. Yeah. So we started 2 months ago, and then
September, October, 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, September. 3 months.
Oh, you're right. 3 months ago. So the only reason why we have us, and we haven't done any marketing, none, zero.
Me either.
Yeah. So the only reason, because I'm trying to exhaust organic before I do, like paid marketing. Because because if organic works, and just milk it until
exactly. You don't need to spend on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna supplement it, but I want to make sure organic is good. But anyways, the only reason we have people here is because the other places suck. They either like have less equipment. They're older equipment. They have no soap. It's not clean. Yeah. Overcrowded. Whatever. Right. There's no ideal spot for
a lot of factors.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. Like, not saying we're perfect, but we fit a role in this area where we.
Yeah. And we sustain a certain upkeep.
Yeah. There's a certain level of like. There's always going to be toilet paper.
Yeah. Everything's going to be clean.
Yeah. We have.
Even though two of his clients always walk in with dirty shoes.
Yeah. They got to stop it. Annoying.
Yeah, but regardless,
but it's a gym. We pay to have people come in to clean. Yeah, right.
We're friendly. Gym equipment's clean, and we provide a good service.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what's the peak? Like full classes and then open a different gym?
I don't mean like the classes is just me trying to provide a price point where most people can manage. Because one-on-one's expensive, dude. Like hiring me one-on-one's pricey. So like
same.
I understand that not everyone can afford that, but I do want everyone to have some level of strength competency.
Yeah.
And I feel like
in a correct manner.
And I feel like if I lower the barrier of entry, at least most people could benefit.
Gotcha.
Obviously, people who can't afford the LA Fitness membership, that's just you're out of luck, right? But like
this is like the small step up.
Yeah, if you could do like whatever, like you want to spend a couple $100s a month, right? Then we're cool.
And something more precise than just joining like any type of group fitness classes.
Dumb shit.
Yeah, not knocking, but at the same time, like you're providing like such a specific service,
right?
For
stuff that will carry over on, like we're not gonna have people do crazy dumb shit here, right? Like it will transfer over to their real life.
Everything's science based, guys.
Everything is science based.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your ultimate goal.
Then. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like if I wanted to make money, there's so many better ways to make money. Like the fitness industry is not it. Like you have to have some kind of like purpose. Because like if you want to do money, like
or clout,
you would just correct me wrong. If you would make way more money if you went all in on the film side, and you marketed it, and you just like, all right, I'm gonna I'm gonna be this specific film person, right? Because you get paid way more.
If I become union, sure. Yeah, but yeah.
Or like let's say you became like just like the wedding photographer for this area, right? You make way more fucking money.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm kind of down. Yeah, I just need to. Like, cause I do like I've seen mid-ass type of like people who have a nice camera think that they can become a professional photographer. I've seen some mid-ass photos. I'm not naming any names. I don't have anything in mind. I've just seen some but I've also met actual professional photographers. I'm like, okay, that's legit. Yeah, and I can draw references from them. Right. So I can just do that. But I'm kind of down though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if it's money was your only goal. You wouldn't be doing this because there's some level of enjoyment and flexibility and work-life balance that you enjoy from being a trainer, right? Otherwise, you'd just be at Wall Street or doing some other shit or filming, right? Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. So like, I mean, the gym's not the most profitable thing, but it's enough.
All right, we're gonna end it with the last side hustle that we both are in that definitely needs to grow. Hey guys, you need to subscribe to this channel because we struggling over here, baby. But if you made it to this episode, hey, we'd like to thank y'all. Whatever you guys want us to talk about, we'll talk about. And for guests, like we have more in the works. Yeah. It's just not gonna be every episode.
It's a holiday season, man. Give us a break. No one wants to do this shit right now.
Yeah. Oh, I have some. I'm just waiting for you to do it
first. The thing is, on our social blade, it says we make about $1,500 a year. We don't make shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that $1,500.
We're actually negative from all the software costs. Yeah,
hey, it's cool. Yeah. Hey, $750 each a year. I don't know. I could.
That will at least pay for the
buy some shoes.
The hosting shit, like the AutoPod thing that you pay for.
Yeah, that's like $28 a month.
Yeah, and then super cheap. The podcast hosting was like another $20.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right, y'all. Till next episode. Peace.